Welcome back to episode 39 of Working on a Title. I'm Carson Custer,
And I'm Michael Douglas.
and Happy New Year. It
Happy New
is the
Year.
first episode of the new year of 2021.
Yeah.
Uh, and, it's going to be so much better now
New
that
year, new
2021
me.
here. The coronavirus is gone. COVID's gone.
Dude,
We're in 2021.
I've seen so much shit. All right, I need to talk about this because I hate it. These people, I'm saying these people,
These
um,
people.
people on like Twitter and Instagram, they post like 2021 is going to be year of our lives. Can be better than 2020 because that was a shit. I mean, it's going to be better than, knock on wood. It might be on par with 2020, but they're
Yeah.
they're all like, it's going to be so much better than last year. Like
No.
everything's gonna change once the the clock hits 12 o'clock on December
No.
31st. Like, no, motherfucker.
Like,
It's the same day.
it's going to be, it's going to be, like, for the most of the year, we're still not going to have a vaccine, and it's worse. you know
Yeah,
like we might get that vaccine mid-summer, late summer.
yeah.
That's
And
like 2/3 of the year is gone.
there's one company producing this vaccine.
I thought there
That's
were two. Is it
fucking nuts. It's Pfizer, and then
yeah,
I think that's
I
it. That's all I know.
thought there was another, but I don't know.
But like,
Pfizer, I think.
yeah, Pfizer.
Pfizer,
That's what
yeah.
I'm talking about. They might have a patent on it, which would be fucked. Would be really fucked of them. But
It's all about that money, baby.
it's all about that money.
It's all about
Fuck
that
human
money,
lives. It's all
baby.
about that
Yeah,
money.
no. Well, see, the thing, they're those are disposable. It
Yeah. There's always gonna
we
be another human.
there's all yeah, there's always going to be another human. It doesn't matter.
Just can only print so much money.
Exactly. Exactly. See, I'm glad you get it. I'm glad you get that. Human lives are just a fucking tool.
I don't know. I don't know what's in my. I don't know why it's a meme on TikTok, but it's like a bunch of people are like, you're either hot or know why you can't print more money, or like, or like POV. You ask the finance guy at the bar why why you can't just print more money. It's shit like that. It's funny as fuck.
Wow, I haven't been on TikTok in a while. How are things on TikTok? How's it going?
Oh, I don't know. I use
Cool.
Instagram,
Yeah. I
but
mean, honestly,
it's
yeah,
the
because
same thing.
I just follow Instagram meme accounts, and all they do is post TikTok. So
Yeah, I'm just
I get
getting
I get all.
the filtered good content of TikTok.
Yeah. Honestly, you get like some of the like the. I mean, yeah, of course, there's still some shit that people post that's not funny, but like for the most part, you get all the quality shit because TikTok. I have a friend. We were playing it was so funny. We were playing Apex Legends last night.
Mhm.
I've been getting into that with my friends. And we were playing last night, and one of my friends just goes, "I need to take a break and watch TikTok." And I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I literally, because like they were spamming me to play last night, and I got on, and then the one's just like, "I want to go watch TikTok," and I'm like, "Come on, play Apex with
I don't
me."
fucking understand, man.
I don't get like he loves TikTok. My one friend, he loves TikTok. It's been all over since day one.
Get rid of your obsession with TikTok.
Yeah,
Like,
he's not listening to this, so
fuck you, whoever you are.
fuck him. No, I love him. He's a
Um,
very cool guy.
but yeah, like I scroll through social media, but I'm never like, I need to take a break from this and talking to my friends and playing a video game to go through social media.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No, no, for sure.
my
Like,
friends are blowing up my phone right now.
so you're so
I'm so
popular,
popular.
so
Shout out to
popular.
the gals, the only friends I have other than you and Julia.
Is that it? But yeah. I mean, I honestly like. I mean, I feel like we're in the same boat when it comes. Like, I don't. I have like I have you and I have Julia, and then I got like my friends at home, and then no one else at school. I mean, I know like Alex at school, like, he's a cool guy, but like we don't really talk outside of like when we have a class together,
Yeah,
you know. Like we
yeah.
hung out a few times, but it's just it. I think it's just reaching out and just being like, "Hey, how's it going?" Just like conversation, just over a phone or something. Just it's not
I think with
in the
college,
cards.
the first year is where you try to find your good group of friends or like good couple friends. And then the second year is where you try to reach out and get them more acquaintances rather than friends. But our second year was just online. So
Yeah. We're having a very different college experience when it comes to, because like I fucked myself the first year making friends. I didn't, well, just because like, I mean, like I made a few through like the IAR program and whatnot. And I
mhm.
know you did too. And it's been like
And
this year
then
you kind of lost contact with them
yeah,
because it's
and they
like,
left.
yeah. Oh, did they leave? Like a lot of them left
A lot
like
of
Chatham?
IAR. Oh, I just lost contact. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. That's because that's what I was saying. Because I met a few people through that, and then I just like haven't talked to them because we didn't have classes together. And that I think that's pretty normal. Is that like your first year, you think you've met some really like cool, awesome people, but then you don't have a class together, and then the connection just drops.
Yeah, like
But also because online, that just makes it 10 times worse.
yeah,
So
like I'll gladly have a discussion with someone during class or like after class when we're leaving. But like you go, hey, do you want to go to a breakout room and talk for a little bit? Like, no, you're not gonna fucking
fucking
do that.
weird. It gets like really like it's like an into. It feels like way too intimate because like
Yeah,
after class, like just chatting after class in like the room, the professor leaves and like I know in at chat and I'm sure this goes the same with other colleges. Like the professor would leave the room and like people would just like hang out in that room for a little bit because I remember that happened. We had an
yeah,
environment behavior class like we do that and I yeah that was just like so like laid back and like chill and you could just kind of pop out whenever and it wouldn't be weird but you do that in Zoom it's like I'm
you
you
just
just leave no goodbye it's just fucking weird.
fucking after like when I hated the work time in classes. Like I understand it, but
Yeah,
I never did any work during the work time. But the work time was just like us in a call with like four other people just sitting there looking at the screen or like pretending to do something and just
yeah,
going, so about that the weather.
yeah. I think that's a thing classes need to stop doing is work time. Like don't give us in class time to work on stuff. I don't use it. I
Mm,
can't focus when I know there are other people in the call
mhm.
and I don't and it's like when you put a time limit on the amount of time I'm supposed to be doing something, I instantly just don't want to do it. I need to have like unlimited time, like no set end point and
Yeah.
just work.
It's like I need to hyperfixate for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
I can't like focus for 45 minutes.
No. No. I have a very hard time staying focused.
Yeah.
Uh
I
which
have
is
friends in IAR, which is the like the adjacent program to ours. Um, that's like we're pretty good friends, but then I just never text them because I have nothing to like. I'm not good at like texting conversations. Like I can
yeah.
just continue a conversation like this, like
Yeah.
forever,
Yeah.
but over text, it's not as natural for that conversation to flow. Um, so I just don't text them. And they're like, and like they were telling our mutual friend, like, "Oh my god, I miss Michael. Like, oh, I wish I could talk to him." And she's just like, "Fucking text him." And she told, I was like, "Oh, I miss them." And she was like, "Why don't you just text?"
Just fucking
I was
text
like,
them.
"I don't know what to talk about."
Yeah, no, that's hard because it's like I mean, like over text, you can't really gauge how someone feels, and there's not that connection. It's just you know, it feels so distant.
Yeah,
So I mean, I get that.
it's like Zoom's too intimate, texting is too not intimate, but face to face is like perfect.
Yeah, it's if only, man, if only.
If only.
It's been a wild year, but like I was saying, that's good that 2021 rolled around because now it's all gone. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're cured. No more masks.
no,
No one
take
needs to
them
get a
all off.
vaccine.
No,
Um, the global warming stopped. That's crazy,
yeah,
right?
isn't that
It
crazy?
just stopped.
In fact, everyone who died of COVID is actually being brought back to life.
Oh, that's amazing. That's
So
wonderful. Um, what was I say? Carson,
yes,
I know you're not a authority on this topic,
okay.
but what are signs that a girl likes you?
What are
I'm a
signs that a
lonely
girl
man.
likes?
And I text women sometimes. Mainly, all of the people I text are women, other than you. Um, but I sometimes talk to my other women friends who I don't see as women anymore. Um, uh,
Hardly people either.
hardly people. God, objects, right?
Oh God.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
We are laughing. It's a funny joke.
It's a joke.
Haha.
But I was like, hey, this girl did this thing, and they go, oh my god, she might like you. And I'm like, where did you get that from? Like, what ass did you pull that out of?
Uh, Man, I don't know. I feel like it varies because like people. I feel like if people. Man, I feel like I have answers to this, but I don't. I mean, if they just seem super interested and like constantly want to be around and talk to you and seem like they give a shit about the things you give a shit about, like, I mean, but then again, that's like what a friend should do.
Yeah, right.
So I feel like that's like that's a hard thing to really, because I feel like that's the thing is that I've had friends who have been female or girls. I hate when people females, the female
Female gender.
race.
That's how you know
Like yeah,
you're.
when I've had like people who I've been friends with who like we've been very on like really good talking terms and like really chill, and then they're like, you fucking like me, and I'm like, I don't, I have a no. Like I just want to be friends, and I think that's a common thing that happens is that being friendly towards like a girl or something, or even it goes, vice versa. It doesn't matter. It can always be misconstrued as liking someone when it's
Yeah,
really, it's just like you're just being friends.
I
I feel
saw
like
this
it's a cultural
video.
thing.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. I saw this video way back when I was a young, vulnerable child. It was about. It was like testing if someone can tell the difference between flirting and like normal conversation. And there was like no distinction between like humans can't really recognize flirting unless it's like obvious flirting, which is like holding on to somebody, but it differentiates between cultures.
Yeah.
So
And I feel like a lot of people subconsciously they probably recognize it as flirting because that's what they want it to be, even if they don't
yeah,
have an interest of being with that person, because that's a huge ego boost. That's a huge confidence booster. Just knowing that someone like thinks you're attractive and wants to be with you. That that'll make people very, very like happy and confident. So usually I feel like people will assume that because that's what they want to believe is
yeah,
that they're that desirable. So
which I'm not.
yeah, well, exactly. So that's why I'm confused why you even asked this question.
Because there's this girl I was talking to, like I said before,
Mhm.
and I don't know. There was some times would be like she might, and the other times was like, oh, she definitely doesn't. But you know,
Yeah.
whatever. Uh, there was
Well, I mean,
this.
I was gonna say, I mean, what you could do is you could like, I don't know, reach out to her more and like kind of show the same interest level she is and see if that like changes anything.
Yeah, I was going to, because like I women don't text me first, but then she did, and I was like, huh, you know,
I mean, who knows? I mean, you could be onto something, or maybe again, it's the
it's
thing I was
the
saying.
confirmation biased.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, but there's this animator on Twitter, Teleporte, who's amazing. He did an animation every day for a year,
Oh wow,
all 2020.
that's crazy.
It was crazy, but like there was this animation where like a girl complimented his OC, and then like the it was like a physical embodiment of the compliment, and it was like a split into two. It was like girl likes me or just being nice, and like you can never figure out which one it is until like women say you like the person. God damn it!
I mean, it goes for guys too.
It
Just
goes
you
for
got
guys
to.
too.
Well, yeah, because Michael currently in your situation, you should just tell her.
Yeah, I
Should be
made it.
honest. But
I
that's a
hope
lot harder said than done.
it is a lot harder than that. I told HR. Shout out HR. Uh, I hope she forgets, but I told her that when we go back in January, I'll text her and see if she wants to hang out, like one on one. But like, I don't really want to. So
You don't want to?
no, I want to, but like you
You're
know,
nervous.
I'm nervous. I
Dude,
don't
come on.
get nervous, bro.
I'm a punk, man.
Fucking skirt.
We're wearing like the same color, it looks like.
Yeah. Mine yours is like a green. Mine's a tan.
Yeah. But it's just the lighting
The
makes it
lighting.
look the same. But no, you shouldn't be nervous. You're a super funny and nice guy. Oh shit. People
Shit.
listen to this.
So we're going back to school in thank you by the way. We're going back to school in a week, right?
Yeah. I thought it was like late January, like in the 20, like like the 20th or something.
Oh
But
shit, we have
no.
class on Wednesday.
Yeah. Wait, this Wednesday?
Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What?
That's whack. That's crazy. I hate that
I
with
hate.
like
Well,
all my being.
uh, I'm trying to.
I moved back into
Mm.
school on the 10th,
Oh wow.
which is currently 6 days away.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Dang, man. I'm not. I'm staying home.
It's a good financial decision.
Yeah, yeah, but at the same time, it's like I want to. I wanted to, but like Julia was just like, ah, what's the point? We had that room together. We could have kept it, but we just ended up going. Not really worth it.
We could always rent a place around there.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing that at some point. It's like just figuring out like the financial part of it,
You
the
could rent like
monies.
a studio apartment or a nice
They're
little
very
one bedroom
expensive around.
around Johnstown.
No, oh no. Oh, I was thinking Shady Side. I
Oh,
was
Shady
thinking being
Side.
in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they're pricey. They'd be like $1,000.
Yeah,
Um,
like I don't have that money.
yeah. Me and my friends, me and the gals. Um, there's five of us, so me included. So there's four other people other than me. We're looking to move into an apartment soon. After the semester, or like kind of during the semester, because we need to have a place before we get kicked out of the dorms.
Yeah,
um, so like we've been fucking searching for the people don't rent out to student or like people one don't rent out to students, um, and two they don't rent out apartments like that far in advance. Like a month or two, we have to confirm an apartment. But like from my mom's experience, she could confirm an apartment fucking last year. If we were back in 1980,
like 1400s.
like 1400s, like 20 AD.
20.
But yeah, like we there's gonna be a point in the semester where I'm going to have to really like crack down on trying to find a place to move in like ASAP, um, and then get all the shit in order, which I have a kitchen right there. So
Fire kitchen right there.
higher kitchen.
Oh, it's all
Um,
there.
but other than that, I don't. It's yeah, they're expensive. We're looking at
Yeah,
a place. We're trying to get under $2,000 for a 3 bedroom or a 4 bedroom, but like
that's gonna be very hard to find.
it's so hard.
Like, I think that's kind of why I'm just stay at home for now. It's like I don't have a job. Well, I mean, I have a job, but it's not like I just don't feel like I don't have the money and nor it's like I don't know. Just staying on campus, like campus apartments are fine. And I mean, maybe eventually I'll look into, I think Julie and I will look into another place, but I
Yeah,
don't know.
I figured out that if any Chatham first years are going or listening to this podcast, fucking move out as soon as possible.
Yeah.
They screw you in room and board. Like it's three grand ish
I think
for
something like that.
13 weeks. That's garbage. That's so much money.
Yeah.
It's like 2.5 months of it's like 1,000 like $1,200 a month.
They need your
You
money.
can get a better apartment for like 700 and have food.
Yep.
So fucking move out.
Yeah,
Do
don't
it.
stay on
Don't
campus.
stay on campus. Maybe do it for the first semester because that's how you make friends.
Well, you have to.
You have to do it for the first 2 years.
Oh, I didn't know it was the first year. I thought it was the first year only.
At Chatham, it's freshman and sophomore year,
Huh. Did not
but
know that.
they canceled it because of COVID. So that's what I'm
Mm,
saying. If any first years are listening, move out right now because
ooh.
you'll be stuck
Forever.
forever. They're
Forever.
gonna keep you there. The ghost of Ficus.
The ghost of
Do you believe in
Ficus is
ghosts?
not haunted. No.
No, I don't either. Right?
No. I mean, I don't know. I think I don't believe in ghosts in the sense of hauntings and like ghost adventures nonsense
Oh my
where they're
god.
like actively killing people and stuff like no.
Oh, what was
But
that?
like I think seeing like I don't know, like seeing little signs of things because I know Julia's mentioned to me a few times like she's seen like little signs of things before and I think I mean I don't really know. I don't really have a standpoint. I've never had an experience. I can't really say. Um but for people who do and feel like they have had experiences, who am I to like be like what you experienced was nothing.
Yeah, like I
So,
I will. My friends do believe in ghosts and other supernatural things. Um, I don't at all, the
yeah.
slightest. But I won't be. Well, sometimes I will, but I don't really anymore because I don't want to be an asshole. I won't be like, oh, they're just fake. Like, don't believe in it. I won't tell them not to believe in it, but I would come up with like a logical explanation
Yeah.
if something like bad happens.
Yeah. Cuz I think like I said hauntings where it's where they're like, oh, a ghost grabbed me and shoved me in a locker and stole my lunch money. It's like, I no, it did that didn't happen. Like on Ghost Adventures, like I there have been several times where Julia's like, we should watch Ghost Adventures, and I'm like, you don't want to watch it with me because you know what's gonna happen is we're gonna watch it. I'm gonna be mad because it's all fake and clearly staged.
It's
And she'll
clearly
go,
fake.
and she go, no, it'll be funny. We'll laugh together at it. We'll pick an episode, we'll watch it, and then I'll start just being like, this is fake. This is not good. It's faked. And she's like, but the dick, and I'm like, Julie, no, Julie, you can believe in this stuff, but don't believe it through Zach Baggins, okay? Like, there's like if you've had some
When I was
real
5, I
experiences,
had an interaction with a ghost, and now I'm trying to prove it on camera.
dude, they've done live shows where the people they like had for the show were just like, this isn't real. Like I'm pretty sure that's happened. Like people in like for their live show, yeah, just said no, this is garbage. And they had an episode. I think I talked about this before on an I think the episode with my brother
Wait,
when we had
yeah, we
Fire
have
Emblem.
talked about this. We had a
Yeah,
whole episode title after this.
yeah, it was Ghost Hunter because it was after Manhunter too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, there was an episode of Ghost Adventures where they were talking about aliens because I guess that counts. Um, and they met up with a guy who claimed to have killed 3 aliens with a katana.
Of
Um,
course. Of course.
and I think that's when Ghost Adventures lost all credibility. I mean, they lost credibility with their title, Ghost Adventures. Like, come on. But I
Well,
that was that like the fact that show still like has people interested in believing it. Dude,
it's
they're
like
using
it's
the
a
Xbox
fine
360 Connect.
they are. But honestly, that technology is crazy. Um like not for ghost detecting, just for like normal like
Yeah.
movement stuff. That shit's insane.
Oh, yeah, the fact
Um
that the Connect is like still used to this day for
yeah,
like
it's used
that
for
kind of stuff
like
is crazy.
actual like motion detection.
Yeah.
But do you remember Ghost Hunters?
Let me
Because
look.
Ghost Hunters was before was like the start of that type of show where it was the green night vision camera
Mm,
and they're walking through a creepy spooky place and then nothing happens for the rest of the episode and then so, like at a midpoint of the episode, they go, "Oh, what was that?" Like that was like that was the oldest version. I think that died because the team disbanded. But
I know members of the Ghost Adventures team just like I think one of them left. There were three of them. One of them left because apparently Zach Baggins is a huge dick.
oh, look
So,
at his haircut. Like
look at him. Look at
look
his name.
look at him.
Zak, I believe. That's how he spells it. Or is it Zac?
Zak. Look at that man. You
Yeah.
can't tell me that he's not an asshole.
Zach Bag, yeah, he literally looks like a jerk.
There's four of them now.
Are there four?
I think there's four of them. Oh my god, his wife.
What?
No offense to her, she looks like the most generic white blonde lady.
Yeah, Ghost Adventures, is it still on first episode date? Is it still ongoing? I think it is.
I wouldn't doubt it.
It is. 2008 and then I think there's no end date. So they are still
They're
making
still
Ghost
going.
Adventures.
That's a long show, man.
It's been around for more than like 12 years.
Yeah.
That's
Wild.
crazy.
Yeah, a new one's coming up the 7th.
Oh my god.
Wild. On the Travel Channel. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I have another bone to pick with cable news or cable television.
Yep.
Why is the Travel Channel hosting Ghost Adventures?
Yeah, it's like the History Channel had like what it was like called like Ancient Aliens.
Agent Alien. What the fuck?
That's not history. That's conspiracy.
Like even the Weather Channel has some crazy shit that goes on it. I mean, they have a pretty cool thing. They have tornado chasers, which is pretty cool. But
That's
like,
cool.
they have some other wild shit. I can't even remember. Discovery is just now garbage.
Yeah.
It's oh my god, it was just one dude. I forget his name, but he had two shows. He had one show with a team of people where they would go and try to figure out. I think it was a ghost hunting show. They would go and try to find a ghost or find a demon or whatever. And then that show got fucking canceled. So the guy started another show about going to different. He got a fucking show that paid him to travel to fucking beautiful places and then find mysterious things. Like he went to, I don't want to say wrong things, but I think he went to like Machu Picchu and tried to find. No, he tried to find the city of gold, which is not Machu Picchu. It's Dorado, but he was like trying to find the city of gold and shit like that. He just got flown to fucking all across the world for this show. I mean, good for him, honestly.
Yeah, maybe this comes from a place of jealousy, and you want to fly all around the world trying to
Trying
find
to find the city
the
of gold.
fountain of youth and stuff. You know,
No, I wouldn't want to find the fountain of youth.
you want to dip in the fountain of youth.
I want to dip my hand in the fountain of youth and get a little baby hand.
I want to dip my feet.
If you put eye drops out, no, I don't know where I'm going with that.
If you put eye drops, there's a lot of questions that come up with that. Where do I put these eye drops?
I was gonna say put the eye drops, like fountain of youth eye drops in, which your eyes stop growing. But I was like, wait, your eyes don't grow anyway.
Your eyes don't. Yeah, everyone actually in the world has to get their fountain of youth eye drops, or else their eyes will grow out of their head.
Well, that's like your eyes don't grow. Your eyes are like one of the things in your body that doesn't grow. That's why babies have big old like googly eyes.
Yeah.
But your ears grow forever. So like I'd like, rub some fountain of youth to be fucking Achilles, but the fountain of youth is my ankle gets really old.
Reverse, yeah, it's reverse Achilles. Dude, I've been speaking of Achilles, I've been playing. Did I mention Hades the other?
You did, but you said you bought it.
I've been playing it now. It's fantastic. It's so cool. It's like, I mean, because they like, you care about all the characters and they're just like these, they're like Greek gods and like demigods and whatnot, and they put a really cool story in it. It's really cool. But I won't go off on that tangent too much because we're actually on a pretty good non-video game roll here.
Yeah.
Um,
What's with the candle?
oh yeah, I was gonna talk about it. So Julia got me into candles, and I got this. Here, I'll get it closer. It's a little messy because the other night I was picking it up and I moved it in a weird way. We're not. I wish this is a woodwick candle, and it crackles like a fire. Wait,
That's cool.
can you hear that?
Slightly.
Yeah, it's well because the wick is made of wood. See,
Really?
and it crackles like a fire when you light it. And I was like, when I bought it, I was like, I wonder how really isn't really going to crackle that much. I lit it. This thing was going like,
Like pop rocks.
yeah, really. And it still does. I've burned it so many times, and it still crackles like crazy. I love it, and it smells great.
Yeah, I had a little mini one, that burned like that. It was very cute.
I love
My sister stole
candles
all my
now.
candles, so I'm sad now.
I'm a huge candle fan now. I love them.
I couldn't bring them to school, so now I just use
Julie and I had
Febreze.
candles all in our we had candles, we had incense sticks, we had the diffuser, like we had all the things we shouldn't.
Just your apartment
Tapestry,
just smelled
microwave.
like fucking poopery.
Oh, the one time Julia she got this incense stick holder thing for our room. You put the sticks in, you light it, and then the like ashes fall into the tray.
Yeah.
And there were some that came with the holder, and the ones that came with it are pretty low quality. Just because you bought the actual like tray, you didn't buy incense, but they gave you some just so you have something.
Mm.
We lit it. I was so surprised the smoke alarm didn't go off because we lit it, and then also we went to the dining hall. We were in there for a little bit, and then we were like, we were gonna go get food, and we left it lit.
You idiots.
And we came back. The fire alarm didn't go off, but our room, it was like foggy. It looked really cool because like there was like some light coming in from outside, so you can see the light like shining into our room, and it was like, this is really cool. But also like those sticks they're just not good. But then we got some ones that were actually good. So
this looked like you just hotboxed your
yeah,
room.
it did. It really did. It looked like we're smoking the weed.
The devil's lettuce.
Devil's lettuce, baby.
Do you have indents in your head?
Yeah.
Like from where your glasses are?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do.
Because my other glasses didn't have as bad, but these ones like back here. Back in the back of my head, I got for real, like straight up indents from wearing headphones over my ears, and like it hurt.
Oh no, I do.
It hurt to wear headphones for a couple weeks because like the indents weren't there because these are new. The indents weren't there. Whoa, okay, Johnny Cash.
I moved my headset, and then all of a sudden I'm Johnny Bravo. I'm gonna fix that. There we go.
You need to get a haircut.
I know. I need to get another one.
My mother's calling me.
Oh. Answer, mother dearest.
I'm not gonna answer her on air.
Oh my god.
I'm
The
not gonna
content.
do that.
But the content. I can't hear. I'm putting my headset. Oh. Man. Oh my god. It'll never look good with a headset on.
Nice forehead.
Ah!
But where were we?
Shit.
I don't think we were in shit.
There we go.
NGL.
It'll never look good.
Okay.
Answer your mother now.
No, I'm not into my fucking mother.
Well, what if she wants to be on the podcast?
No, she's not going to the podcast. I told her.
You told her never will you be on the podcast.
I told her I'm not having my mother on my podcast. No girls allowed.
We've had plenty of girls,
Shut up.
mainly girls,
Mainly girls.
as guests.
No,
HR, Nora, Peyton, Julia,
I want to get Jasmine on here, but I don't think she'd do it.
Jasmine.
Which is my other friend.
I know her, but I don't remember.
Yeah, she's the quiet one.
Oh, I think I know now. Got it. But yeah, yeah, we've had a decent amount. We stopped doing gas reads. We should get that back up and going because I think the last guest we had. I mean, besides the episode I wasn't here and you had HR on.
Where's Zach?
Yeah, Zach recently. That's what I was gonna say. We had Zach, random guest, on the
Totally. Yeah.
pod.
No idea who he is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who. Yeah, he
Kind of
messaged
weird.
me.
Not
He
gonna
was like
lie.
big fan, and I was like gross. He was like, I want to be on the podcast, and I was like,
I'm a stan, so you know. Oh fuck! I don't know if I talked about Dream SMP stands. Um,
oh, is that Minecraft guy?
yeah, Dream is the Minecraft guy,
Yeah, I
but
don't
like there's
who.
stands which are super fans, but really they're stalker fans. Um, but they're crazy. They're crazy, dude. Like you say anything, like fucking go on Twitter, go Dream kind of sucks NGL, and then put hashtag Dream or hashtag Dream SMP, and they'll go off on you
I love that.
because like they're fucking nuts.
I thought he was canceled because he cheated.
He did cheat.
He
No one
cheated.
cares
He
though.
straight up cheated.
He straight up cheated.
People are like, well, those odds they're still possible odds. I'm like, bro, it was like a 1 in 7.5 trillion
yeah,
for
like
him to like get the drops he needed.
his trades with Piglin to get Ender Eyes, dude.
Yeah.
I'm playing Minecraft right now. I've been trading with Piglin for like 4 days, and I've not gotten one Ender Pearl.
You've not gotten a single pearl?
Nope,
Really?
nope.
That's
Not from Piglin. From Enderman, yeah, but not from Piglin.
how many drop like do you drop like a stack of gold on them? Because
Yeah,
like you should at least get some.
I put like 4 in a hole, and I drop a stack. I get a bunch of fucking weeping
Wow.
obsidian or crying obsidian. I don't know.
That's
I don't know why they added that.
what the oh yeah, the weep yeah. I don't know what does it do anything?
It makes a respawn point in the Nether.
Oh, that's useless.
It's useless.
It's absolutely useless.
The thing
Like,
that
there should
is
be a way to
useful,
make it like uncrying.
I don't know if you can make another portal out of it. That'd be cool if you could.
I don't think you can, but I was like if they had some sort of way for you to make it just normal obsidian, then it would be very good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
There's a thing that kind of sucks in Minecraft. It's really good, but it sucks to get. It's the lodestone, which like lets you like program a compass to where it
uh,
is. And it uses netherite, which is so difficult to find, like so fucking difficult. You need, like four. It's a whole thing. Minecraft has gone crazy. Like there's so much now in
it's
Minecraft.
so good. I love it. I love
It's
Minecraft.
it's a timeless game.
It
Honestly,
really
I
is.
don't think it's gonna ever go out of style. Um,
No.
it might have a research that I don't know what's with the resurgence of everything again. Like Minecraft had a resurgence, chess had a resurgence. Um, that's it. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Among Us,
Yeah, Among Us. What else? Rust. I've seen a lot of people are starting to get into
Rust.
Rust
It's
again.
because of fucking OTV.
Yeah, and like streamers. Dude, streamers shape or like they drive where the gaming culture goes.
Yeah,
You know? Like
Offline
it
TV is one of the biggest streaming collectives, right now. And so all their fans, when they jump on a game like Among Us, like Rust, all their fans want every other streamer that they watch to go play that. So now people like fucking Shroud, Ludwig. They were playing Tech Feed the Beast for a while on a Minecraft server. But like the, yeah, a bunch of people went over to like watch the OTV, and now they're watching all these other streamers like Shroud, Critical's in there. Uh, Shout out to Ash on LOL, who was a smaller like League of Legends streamer who played with Wellen for a while on Rust, and now is like a big streamer because everyone loves her on from OTV because they love cute kawaii girls. Um,
Yeah. I never liked Rust. I'm gonna be honest.
I
I played
mm,
it, hated it.
I never played it, but I watched Rust.
I think it's more fun to watch people who have a server with like a bunch of people like the streamer stuff. I think it's fun to watch because they have like created like factions and there's like fun wars going on and whatnot. And that's entertaining. But they don't that doesn't highlight, at least it was funny because I was looking at the Steam page for the game, and in the Steam page, it's like, oh, there's a helicopter, you're in a city, you got guns, and you're shooting at people, and you're in this Humvee, and there's fireworks going off. And I'm like, that doesn't highlight what the entirety of Rust is if you're playing by yourself. It's being naked in the woods with a rock and being killed by randoms all the time.
Yeah.
That is Rust.
Um, the the people I watch play Rust, they aren't the like the group collectives of people. It's like people who make stories out of Rust. So I would never play it because I've thought about playing it, but I'm like I would never be good enough to do any of this. Like I could aim, but the building part and the scavenging and stuff like that, I don't have the patience for.
Yeah.
But they create this whole story around their experiences on a server or like over a course of a couple days. And they stitch it together and they put it up and it's like a good story and like it has some good action in it. And one of the guys' stories who he actually wrote a story and like did it in Rust. But like that was the first time it made me like sit up in my chair and like get excited about something happening in Rust. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would never play, but I do watch these like hour-long movies, I guess, of Rust.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I mean, that's cool they can make those in a game, you know? It's like Gary's Mod when people would make like shorts in Gary's Mod because the like character animation and doing that stuff is so robust. You can literally animate and create shorts within Gary's Mod or even Rust. Like Rust, it's dynamic enough, and you can do those things. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I there's no other game you can really do what they do with except like maybe a big MMO. Um but it cuz it's literally just random experiences that happen to them that they turned into an actual story. Like them fighting a bunch of random players on a server and then like raiding them, taking them down. But like trying to do that with like Minecraft or trying to do that with uh fuck, what's another popular game? Like you can't do that with Among Us.
Oh
You can't do shit with Among Us
no. Besides play the base game.
besides play the game.
Um, Unrelated, but if I when I do this with my mustache, it looks like my mic has a little hair.
A little middle part.
It's got a little middle part hair.
I
For all
don't
those
have a
people who are
mustache.
audio listeners, I'm placing my mouth so my mustache so it's on the top of my mic and it perfectly aligns and it looks like it has a hat.
A little
And that's how you
toupee.
take a conversation to a grinding halt. Um, like, you want to see what my facial hair can do?
God, moments like that in real life are so fucking excruciating. Like,
Dude, I have a friend. I have a friend. So the other night when I hopped on to play Apex, I was playing with two of my friends, and I had just gotten to a point. I almost beat Cyberpunk last night, but I didn't. I actually reloaded a save before I started the final mission because what I didn't know was that to get all of the options for the end, you have to do certain storylines before you start the final mission. But the thing is the storylines that are extremely important to giving you more options and more outcomes for the end of the game are under side missions, grouped with all the little other missions that are throwaway. They're in the same category.
yeah,
That's ridiculous. So I lost 2 hours of progress just because I was like, well, I'm not taking this ending because it's garbage and I didn't have all my options because I didn't know there were more.
that's what Donkey did. Well, that's what
Yeah.
that's what Donkey said. He was like, all these fucking insignificant missions, and then there are some that are like plot heavy, scattered throughout them. It's like you can't fucking find them, so you have to play
Exactly.
them all.
It's ridiculous. I was so mad. I was so mad. And I was just like, why? Like, this is now I have to forfeit 2 hours of progress to go back. But anyway, I was mad about that when I hopped on to play Apex, and I was going to tell my one friend about it. And just like I was like, just so you know, when you start Cyberpunk, pay attention to side missions. They're important. They can affect the end of the game. Just like, I won't say any more, but just like, know that doing some of these side missions will give you more options at the end. And as I was trying to tell him this, it took a very long time because every single time I'd talk, my other friend, he'd talk over me yelling about Apex in the game they were in. And I forget how, oh yeah, it was the grinding halt. It's because every single time I feel like we go to like talk about something else when we're playing that game, he will take the conversation to a grinding halt to talk about the game we're playing. I'm like, bro, just
Yeah,
like allow
like
allow the conversation to go.
you need games that you can specifically do that with.
Yeah.
I could do that with Destiny 2 if I'm not in a raid, which I never did any of the raids, um, or Rocket League. I could not do or Minecraft. I couldn't do it with Counter Strike because I'm so focused on
Yeah.
calling the game. Not anymore though. I'm garbage. Um, but shout out to Cyberpunk for having a loss of 9 million hours played. So there was like 13 million hours played the first week or the first whatever last 30 days. The first day, 13 million hours played. Yesterday, 4 million hours played.
Wow.
The
That's
player base is
crazy.
dropping.
Well, I mean, like the game can be short because the playthrough I did, it was really short. But the thing is, I never like I was pretty much at the end. I know the ending of one of the routes, but it's such a shitty ending. It's terrible. And I was not going to accept that ending. I didn't even want to finish it because I didn't want to accept it because I was like I didn't have all my options because I didn't know there were more options. I like messaged a friend and they were like, "Oh yeah, you're supposed to have more options." Because there are side missions, and then
You
they went
gotta
on to tell me
explore
that,
Night City.
and then they told me which. Then I feel bad for saying this, but I was really upset about it. They told me which one not to do, and I was like, "Why the fuck you do that?" They were like, "Don't do that one; it's not good." And I'm like, "Why would you even tell?" They didn't tell me what happens, but they were like, "This." They were like, "Don't do this one." So I pretty much had a process of elimination, which is the best ending. And I'm like, man, I wish I could have figured that out. Like, I wish that was in my hands instead of yours to give to me. But whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not touching that game. For a long while, probably.
It's
Uh,
good. Like honestly, it's good. Like I mean, it's just if you like Fallout or Skyrim, you'll like this.
how's the combat?
It's fine. I mean, it's not bad. It's not revolutionary. It's gunplay. It's fine.
Yeah, I saw something on r/PC gaming because I'm a redditor and I use Reddit. But they were comparing the difference between like Red Dead and Cyberpunk, which is a lot of people's. That's what a lot of people are doing. They're comparing Red Dead Redemption 2 and Cyberpunk. Um, and they showed how in Red Dead Redemption, like the person was actually eating the food off of his plate, and in Cyberpunk they're just kind of floating there, like not really eating, just having an animation to eat. But in the comments, a really good point came up, is that Cyberpunk's development team has only ever been as big as 400 to 500 people, um, which is a lot for a game. But Red Dead Redemption's um like what's it called, development team was 1,800 people,
That's
which
crazy.
is a significant amount more. And they Red Dead had 8 years to work on theirs. Cyberpunk had about 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
Um, so there is a big difference between the workload that went into Red Dead Redemption 2 and the workload that went into Cyberpunk 2077. You have to be aware of that when you're going and comparing these two games, because it's the budget is completely different and the workload that these people put in are completely different. That being said, It feels like they just remade Fallout 4.
Also, there was no excuse to release a game that buggy and that bad.
There was.
There's there's I mean, there's no excuse, but I know why it happened. Is
Yeah, there's
because
no
higher
excuse.
ups,
Yeah.
because they don't get it. They don't get that this shit takes time. It shouldn't have happened. It should have been delayed indefinitely. There's no excuse to release a game like that. They were trying to get it out. They were trying to, make some money because they knew the money was there to be made. You know, the game release, it was gonna sell like crazy no matter what.
Yeah, it sold like hotcakes.
And they, of course, they were offering refunds, like full refunds on the game, but apparently not many people took that. They didn't lose that much money through that.
The player base is still pretty high,
Yeah.
all things considered. So they
Well,
made their
I
money
think
back.
most people are enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I had no expectations. I was not excited for this game. I just didn't care. I was just like, oh, it's Cyberpunk. I know that's something a lot of people are excited for. It came out, heard bad things. I was like, I don't know. I haven't really been following it, so I don't think I'll be disappointed because I didn't really care. I've been loving it. I've been really enjoying the game. I think the story is really cool. The journal and the map, when you go into the map and the journal, of course you heard my rant on the missions and stuff like that. Those should be under main missions. The
Mhm.
ones that are like storyline heavy need to be under main missions. I do not get that. But it but like I don't know. It's been enjoyable. I just wish there was like more to do in the world because it's really go to a point, kill some guys, go to another point, kill some guys. That's what you do. You just kill people in different locations throughout the city. Because I was one time I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to a because I see you can go to a bar and get like something to eat or something. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. It just opens a menu for you to buy consumables. That's it. I was like,
Yeah, it's like they hype this up as like a full RPG experience with like fully interactive everything, but that's
it's
not what it
not.
turned out to be.
You do not interact with Night City as much as you should. It's one of the coolest places to be. Like, it's such an awesome map, but there's nothing to do besides go from point A to point B killing people.
I saw something on Twitter that was like, y'all Cyberpunk players just mad because they remade Saints Row 4 and GTA. And I was like, you know what?
But GTA even has things to do in its world. Like GTA 4, you
Mm,
could go bowling in GTA 4. You can play darts in GTA 5. You could fly planes. You
true.
know,
You
you
could
can taxi
race.
drive,
There's racing at night.
racing. Yeah, there's like tons of little things to do that are just kind of normal things you could do. Just like really like mundane things. But at least they're there. It's like something I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna go play darts. Just like to fully immerse yourself. But Cyberpunk is just you are just killing people. That is it. That's all
You're
you
just a
do.
cold-blooded fucking murderer.
You kill
I feel like
people.
that's not the point of the game, is to be a cold-blooded murderer. But like that's all you can do.
That's all you can do. You're Cyberpunk. Bruh.
Yeah. So on that video game ending note, what music have you been listening to, Carson?
Actually, I do have music. So there's a guy. His name is Matt Duncan. I've talked about his stuff before. Um, but he released an EP called "I Will Write Your Song," and so I've been listening to that mainly. It's pretty fun music. It's kind of old timey sounding. It's pretty good. So,
Cool.
how about
Um,
you?
I I've been going through my weekly discover, trying to find new music because I'm running out of music. Um, but Sweet Hibiscus Tea by Penelope Scott. The adults are talking about The Strokes. No Friends by Maisie. Never Meant to Call by Claude. And Tongue Tied by Tomsu are songs I really like. Tongue Tied was one I listened to way back before it was like an indie hit. I'm not like other girls. But it's a solid indie song. Um, you have an album recommendation?
Yeah. I was just gonna recommend that EP really because it's like that's what I've been listening to, and I think it's worth a listening because it's pretty good. So it's called "I Will Write Your Song" by
Yeah.
Matt Duncan.
I recommend Lately EP by Still Woozy. Still Woozy has like he's been on the scene for a while, but he's started producing like he has produced some crazy shit, like some really good stuff. And I really like a lot of his songs, pretty much all of his
I've listened
songs.
to a little bit of Still Woozy. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah. So, all right.
All right. Well, that's been episode 39 of Working on a Title. Tomorrow, hey, next week we'll be 40 episodes in. That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty nuts. So,
That's pretty nutso. That's 40 fucking weeks, baby. Almost. Oh my god, we've almost been doing this for a year. It's coming up.
just coming up.
The
What are we
conception,
gonna do?
the conception of working on a title will be coming up very soon.
Yes. Yes.
But the first episode will be a little later, but still soon.
we can have all our guests on at one time.
That's what I want to do that so badly. We need to come up with a format. We will. But anyway, this has been episode 39, Working on a Title. I'm Carson, Custer.
And I'm Michael
That's
Douglas.
Michael D. Douglas. And we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.